So we are now on day 3, and today's workout we are back to doing, we did arms yesterday, so we're now back to doing another one of my 4 minutes HIIT workout. If you haven't done a warm-up, I do suggest just do that. You could literally just march on the spot for about a minute or so. Just make sure you are fully warmed up. I'm going to go through the routine with you. We're going to do 3 different moves today, and again it's going to be a duration of 4 minutes. So the first move, we're going to just start with doing a jogging on the spot. So let's get ready. You've got 20 seconds. Now, if you don't want to do the high impact, just always follow me on the left. So that's good. So we'll just keep that going. So remember, the point with these workouts is it's all about intensity. That's why they're short. I'm going to get your heart rate up so you're burning heaps more calories throughout the rest of the day. Okay, and that's the first exercise done. So the second one, we're going to do a low squat, then kick the leg to the side. We'll do 10 seconds on one leg and then change to the other. So they're both the same moves, but if you want to work harder, follow me on the right. So you're going to touch the floor, then kick that leg up. Do 10 seconds, one leg, then we're going to change. So you reach down, reach all the way down, then kick over. If you're following me on the left, just do a tiny squat and then you take the leg out to the side. Let's change to the opposite side. So here we're also working through lots of different directions. These are big muscle groups. You're working your thighs, you're working your booty, you're working your abs and your arms. Okay, so we are done now on that move. And the next one coming up, we're going to do a plie and waist exercise. You come into a plie squat, you have your arms bent by the side of your head. We do 2 reaches to one side, lean to one side, then the other. Then if you want the harder one, you're then going to do 2 jumps, then you go straight back into it. So on here, you're working your inner, your outer thighs, we're working the waist as well. So if you're following me on the right, you stay in a low plie, you reach from one side to the other, and then you do 2 jumps, landing back in that low plie. If you're following me on the left, you then just bend deeper into that plie squat. Okay, so that's your first minute done. We've just got 3 minutes to go. All right, so let's take that straight back now. So we're doing that marching or jogging on the spot. We're going to go 20 seconds. Always make sure, if you're following me on the right, just do make sure you try and land as softly as you can. And my mission for you in January is really to turn your fitness into a habit, so you can just get used to doing this. And don't forget, I've got loads of 4-minute workouts. You've got my 4-minute challenge that I did in April. I think I also did one in June. So you've got so many you can choose from. So you never need to get bored. All right, let's come back to this next one. So it's a tough one, this one. We'll do 10 seconds, one leg and then the other. So we're going to get ready to squat that down. So you touch the floor, then you kick that leg up high, touch it down and kick it out to the side. If you're following me on the left, you just do that half squat and then just kick the leg out to the side. That's good. All right, so let's now take that to the opposite leg. So you reach down, and you know, with exercise, so we're not doing impact here, we're not jumping up and down, but where the intensity varies, if you want to work harder, if you go lower, you go all the way down and you kick up higher. Okay, that's good. So your next move, let's come back to that plie position. Take your feet nice and wide for me. Have your arms bent, your fingertips to the side of your head, and get ready for 20 seconds. So we're going to bend to one side, then to the other side. Then you do 2 jumps and then take that bend to the side and side. When you're doing these bends, also make sure you don't lean forwards and neither lean backwards. So you're just literally going from one side to the other. So then we're really working through the waist and through the abs. And by adding that jump, we're making on the right, we're making that a plyometric move. So it's a real high calorie burner. And if you're following on the left, it's super for toning. Okay, the good news is we are now halfway through. These workouts just go so quickly. So let's get ready. If you're following me on the right, I want you to really sprint this nice and hard and fast for this one. 20 seconds. If you're following me on the left, I want you to focus on keeping your abs pulled in so tight. So we're really toning and strengthening through your core. That's good. You're doing really well. Let's just keep that going and then count you down. Last 5 seconds. Let's go 5. Take it 4. Go 3, 2 and 1. Amazing, well done. All right, so let's get ready. A second position. So remember with this one, if you need to at any point, you can always press pause, remember, and go and grab some water. So we're going to get ready to come down to that deep squat. If you're following me on the right, sorry, you can touch the ground, then kick up, touch the ground and kick up. That's good. So we just do 10 seconds on one side, then 10 on the other. And again, this is a lateral movement. I know I always harp on about it, but as a trainer, I always like to make sure I engage all 3 ranges of movement because we can move forwards, we can move backwards, sideways, rotationally, and as long as we include those all in, that's where you get that full body toning. All right, well done. So we are done on that one. Let's take the hands to the head. Step your feet out nice and wide. The wider you are in that position of that plie squat, the harder you're working, the more calories you're burning. So let's come into position, hands up, reach that over, work through your fullest range of motion. That's good. If you're doing the jump on the right, make sure you land nice and softly for me. That's good. And just keep thinking of these benefits, what you're doing. The most important thing, more than anything, is we are increasing your heart health, we are increasing your fitness, increasing your energy. You're also going to be burning off excess body fat. We're going to be toning up all over. You're going to feel amazing. And what's even better is you've just got 1 minute left now. So let's put in 100% effort for this right now. And we're going to get ready. Let's come into that position and let's take it up. Let's jog it really fast. If you're on the right, I want you to sprint that for me now. Sprint it even harder and faster. Really use the arms. If you're following me on the left, pull those abs in even tighter. Bring the knees up a little higher for me. That's good. I'm going to count you down. Let's go last 5. Let's go 4. Take it 3, 2, and 1. Amazing. All right, well done. So we're going to get ready to come back for the last time today, doing those drop squats and kicks. So you're going to come into your position. And remember, as I said, if you need to, you can always just press pause and grab some water. So let's touch the floor, then kick up nice and high. Kick it high, that's good. Really put a lot of power into that. That's it. So we squat and then add that kick. That's good. And now let's get ready to change that to the other side. So again, choose the best intensity that suits your fitness level. But remember, every time you exercise, you are getting fitter, and the fact you're doing it is amazing. That's good. And we've got the last one, and we are done on that one today. All right, brilliant. So we've got the last 20 seconds of today's training coming up. So come back into that plie squat and make sure you have your toes turned out to about a 45-degree angle for me. And let's reach to one side, then the other. Keep the tummy tight. Do the jump for 2 if you're following me on the right. If you're following me on the left, I want you to squat nice and low and then take that straight back. So again here, think how many muscles you're working. You're working your abs, you're working your waist, you're working your thighs, your bottom. We are toning up all over. And let's go 4 and take it 3, 2, and 1. Amazing, well done. So that is today's workout complete. How quickly does that go? And I promise you, the great thing is with these 4 minutes is your body is going to be burning calories at a high rate for at least 10 hours afterwards, because we've induced an effect known as EPOC, which is excess post-oxygen consumption. So let's just quickly go through these stretches and I can explain in a bit more detail. So just feel that through the back of your lower leg to start with. So when we work on doing short bursts of high intensity exercise, doesn't have to be jumping, it can still be low impact. We then increase your natural ability to burn more calories through EPOC. And this is what lasts for like up to 10 hours, also known as the afterburn. Let's now bring it to a hamstring stretch. So this is where really you can exercise less, but it is about the intensity. And I promise you, if you stick with me with this, you will see amazing results. Okay, so just feel that through the back of the thigh. Let's take that now to the other leg. And what I do is I make sure we use what I call multi-compound moves. So it's hard to do HIIT if you're just stood there like just doing a bicep curl, because you're only really working one muscle group, whereas I'm working lots of muscle groups with you, and that's why we can do it in a short period of time. Okay, let's hold that leg, use a wall if you need to. Just feel the stretch through the back of through the front, of your upper thigh. Make sure your supporting knee is slightly bent for me. Good. And then let's just come back up. And of course, the great thing is you then, once you've done these workouts, you feel more energized. You then want to drink more water. You then want to make healthier nutritional choices, because you want food that's then hydrating, that's full of energy. And this is the great thing. Once you start this journey, you will never want to come off it. Okay, so just feel that now. Let's take the arms in front and just feel that through the top of your upper back. And then what we're doing tomorrow we are doing a ab toning workout, because I know you're going to feel a little bit sore and challenged from doing these exercises today. That's why we're alternating it. Just feel that through the back of your upper arms. So tomorrow, grab a mat. If you haven't got a mat, do you know what's fine? You can use a towel, or just make sure you're doing it on a carpet. And well done for training. Give yourself a big high five from me. And again, if you could just help me spread the message. I really want to make Lucy's squad grow. It would be amazing if you could do that. Share it on Facebook, tweet it, pin it, mention it on Instagram or YouTube. That would be great. But anyway, I wanted to say well done for coming back for day 3, and make a promise to me you're going to stick to this, because you are going to feel incredible at the end of January. And I'll see you back on my channel tomorrow for an ab toning workout.